Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the National League wildcard game, the Arizona Diamondbacks were winners in extra innings over the Reds, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. John Means gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may on the mound. He's not known for going. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. Davis has it.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there, appeal down at first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did.
That'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Shane Bieber is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Hayes rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Mancini takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any. Now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. At the plate, Anthony Santander. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Severino on third with 2 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 9 men. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit Weekly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Jordan Luplow is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So no. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runner goes for second. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Into center field, line drive base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he is in there.
Well, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's Trey Mancini looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Luplow is under this one, and that will retire the side. 1-2. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up over to Albies. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Here's the pitch. Domingo Santana is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
In now, Jordan Luplow, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll... But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
To Santana to get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Santander is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. No, that's down.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Line drive to left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Tribe draw a bit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runners on first with 1 down. Albies is on the move. That's a strike. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. 2 out, nobody on. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first down. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Santander is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Jordan Luplow, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. 2-2. Runner on first with 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Oliver Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Settling in now, Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Hunter Harvey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 1-0 the count. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is to thwart the bunt attempt. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So Adam Cimber gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Donovan Solano. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready once again, Anthony Santander comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Cimber has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's running. Hit on the ground to short. He overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander's got it, and there's one away. At the plate, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys and playing a foot off the track.
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
2-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
A ball and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mullins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Pedro Severino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Orioles leave him loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
Inside, 0-1.
2-1.
2-0, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2. Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Davis in foul ground. Popped him up. Severino has a play. 1 out. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Bradley Zimmer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Paul Fry answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So now Carlos Santana, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Roll, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Domingo Santana is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some. Emmanuel Clase is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Freddie Galvis is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Clase, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Hernandez over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.